Have such a great trip. I know it's some people's first time there, others it's their second or third. So, I mean, Kasia, 30 degrees Celsius, sunshine across the board. That's what you want on March break.
Yeah, don't even ask our friends at home what they would rather, right? 30 degrees or this. I've got the graphics behind me, Natalie. It's going to be feeling like minus 12 for Toronto. Oh boy, thanks to Natalie for that. All right, so this is what's happening into the evening hours. Basically, we've got the clouds rolling out, and because of that, whatever heat we do generate today, that's just going to be dissipating. And I mean, I'm talking about a daytime high of about 2 at the most for us in the GTA. It'll be feeling like minus 14 for those in southwestern Ontario, obviously cooler to the north. And Sunday morning, it looks like this. So really, really cold, bundling up if you are heading out on your Sunday morning. Let's go to Waterloo now, where and we've got many ideas for you throughout the week, so tune in for that. But in the meantime, what's happening here, that cloud cover, like I mentioned, that's going to be rolling out because high pressure is going to replace that. High pressure meaning sunny skies, cooler conditions, but eventually this is going to warm us up. So it's going to be bringing some snow to the north, but for us in the GTA, that's warming up our temperatures. How much, right? That's a big question. So Monday into Tuesday, I love this, and so will you. 5 degrees. Can you believe it? That's actually above seasonal. Seasonal at this time of year, by the way, is around 2-3 degrees even, but then cooling back up. But you'll also note it's also going to be relatively settled for some time. We're not expecting a whole lot in terms of active weather. Just some cloudy conditions again on your Monday, and that's because of that weather maker to the north. So you'll get that in the Hamilton region, in Oshawa as well, pretty much right across the board when it comes to the GTA. This is your general pattern. But something you also need to remember, we're springing forward through the overnight. Enjoy. Also, and we are there live, we've got our very own Natalie Thomas. She's on hand. She's talking to all sorts of people going to great places where I'm sure you want to go too, especially when you see these kind of temperatures, right? It'll be feeling like minus 12 for us this evening. So here she is, Natalie Thomas. Will be joined. There she is. Natalie, what are the people saying? They must be so excited.
Kasia, this is almost the worst job for me because I have to hear about all these amazing vacations. And because you got the Cabo hat and the sunglasses, we'll leave it at that. Kasia, back to you in the studio. Don't even listen to this guy.
No, not listening. You got to get yourself on the guest list of that wedding, by the way. You've spoken to so many people going. You got to go. Go to Cabo.
I think so, yeah.
All right. We've got high pressure coming into place, so more sunny skies tomorrow. Cold tonight through the overnight. Stay with us for more details on this weather story. Tomorrow will be a perfect day as well, with temperatures actually a hair above seasonal. Daytime high of 24 and a mix of sun and clouds.
Girl stuff, and I have to tell you, it sounds absolutely perfect to me. That's the kind of trip that I would like to take. For more details on our forecast, back inside of the studio.
Two people who aren't going away from March break, Mike Arsenault and Kasia Bodurka. We are going to be here all week long, but we're dealing with some warmer temperatures. Kasia, here's a look. Last Saturday to this Saturday, 5 degrees warmer, above zero in the city of Toronto, and we're actually warmer throughout the province, so that is some good news.
Right, absolutely. To the north, it's a more notable contrast within this week. But we're looking at some windy conditions coming upon us, especially for tomorrow. In the meantime, not too bad, really. Generally settled conditions because of that H, that's high pressure. That means sunny skies. Tomorrow should be a really great day. Later into the afternoon, though, with that low, we could be seeing a flurry or so in the GTA, but that's going to be boosting up our temperatures quite nicely. But first, temperatures going down, right, Mike?
They will. So tomorrow morning, don't get the shorts and t-shirts out just yet. For the morning, you definitely want to bundle up. So we're looking at minus 12 in the city of Toronto, really throughout much of southern Ontario. Feeling closer to minus 20 with the wind chill. But Kasia, you mentioned it. Temperatures are on the rise. Check out this the next 7 days in Toronto.
Quite. I want to point your attention to your Monday, to your Tuesday. 5 degrees. Yeah, can you believe it? But we do have the flurries and the snowfall on your Monday, but it's only a 40% risk of seeing that.
And we'll see temperatures drop a little bit throughout the region for Wednesday and Thursday in the city of Hamilton. Minus 4 will be the high. Bookended by temperatures above zero, 5 degrees on Tuesday, Kasia, in Hamilton, and 3 and 5 for next weekend.
All right. Now, one thing that we're both looking forward to is more sunshine, right? But losing an hour of sleep? Just a gentle reminder to do so through the overnight, 2 a.m. or before you go to bed tonight. Just gorgeous. It's melting. Finally, it's melting. Huh? There's your sign of spring. And did you know that Hamilton is known to be the fall's capital of the world? In fact, our friend Natalie Thomas did a story about that recently. We'll be checking in with her very shortly. But first, take a look at the contrast between the temperatures we have last weekend and this weekend. Not as much of a huge difference for us in the GTA because we had a bit of a warm up, but have a look at what's happening in Alberta. Calgary last Saturday, minus 25, and today a whopping daytime high of 8. We could only wish for that here. All right, let's go to Natalie, who is at Pearson right now. You're talking to all sorts of travelers. What's happening there?
Okay, good girl. Have a great trip to Cabo. And Kasia, I mean, doesn't that sound like what you want to pack in a bag? Bikinis.
I wish. But we won't be wearing bikinis anytime soon, no. We'll be talking about your long range coming up, and the spring outlook is coming up as well.
This weather segment.
Joining you here at the Weather Network on this beautiful Saturday throughout southern Ontario.
Mesmerizing video, by the way. That was yesterday. Niagara Falls, obviously, going with this ice theme. Total ice coverage of the Great Lakes, 90.3%. This is something else. It's been close to 35 years since we've had this much ice coverage. But, you know, a lot of us are trying to escape the cold like this, right? Here's Natalie Thomas at Pearson.
On our forecast, it's not going to be anything like Los Cabos. Back inside the studio.
I would like to go to Los Cabos as well. Now, this evening, temperatures are going to cool a little bit. Wind chill becomes a factor, going to feel like the minus teens through much of southern Ontario, but temperatures in terms of the highs will be on the rise. Tuesday high 5 degrees, absolutely gorgeous.
Between Geraldton last week and this week, so not so bad, right? Okay, we're going to take you now to Pearson, where everybody's heading out to places like Florida and the Caribbean. Here's Natalie Thomas.
Lucky girl, I wish I could go swimming this weekend, Kasia, but still a little bit too cold for that. As we get into tomorrow, looking at a little bit of a system is going to bring snow to the north. Chance for some flurries through parts of southern Ontario, and then overnight into Monday, we are looking at flurries and also some cold temperatures for tomorrow morning.
Sure, but after that warm front is in our area on Sunday, we've got warmer temperatures later into the week, so stick around for that. Oh, it sounds like Natalie's living vicariously through those people, right? Are you bringing magazines? Are you going to be sun tanning? Are you going to be on the beach? Yeah. Well, I mean, we've got some good news here. What a difference a week can make. Temperatures have boosted up by a good 5-10 degrees in some places, even 15 in our great province.
I'd still rather be in Aruba. Let's go to Kitchener now, dealing with some potholes. Now, it's an absolute mess on the roads, but there's just so many. It's tough to get to it all.
But the city has doubled up on the crew to respond to all the repairs. So, I mean, the city's trying to keep up with all the potholes out there. Active weather going up and down, you know, those fluctuating temperatures, that's what causes those potholes. And we do have fluctuating temperatures in your long range forecast because of this weather maker. That's actually going to be boosting up our temperatures in the long range. Happy Saturday to you. Kasia Bodurka with you here alongside meteorologist Gina Ressler. Now, of course, we're going to be talking about our weather at home, but right now we're going to focus a bit on what's been happening in the UK because it has been such an extreme year, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's actually been the wettest winter on record in the UK, and they have records going back at least 100 years.
Wow, we've seen some powerful images right here on the Weather Network, but right now I want to show you the coolest website besides theweathernetwork.com, of course. Gina and I were really excited about this. So here we have Canada. This is the jet stream, and the jet stream, just to give us a quick brush up on what that means and how that determines our weather pattern, Gina. The jet stream?
So two important things about the jet stream. The first thing is that it directs our storms and our low pressure systems. So they tend to follow the jet stream from west to east. The jet stream also separates our cold polar air from our warmer subtropical air.
Okay, that we wouldn't mind funneling into the area. So here's Canada, here's North America, and now I'm going to play very powerful person now, Shift the Earth, and we're going to take a look closer at the UK because, again, we've been talking about how extreme it's been. Let's talk about the jet stream in relationship to that.
Now, we always talk about the jet stream going from west to east across Canada, but it doesn't stop there. It actually goes all the way around the northern hemisphere, all the way around the globe.
Wow.
And here's the jet stream now over the UK, and this very strong jet this winter has been bringing in those storms consistently through the winter. Here's the current jet stream, though. You can see actually a little bit north of the UK, right down there, that's London. Actually, London has not a bad week.
Yeah, they have a good week ahead, right? So springing forward, it shouldn't be too bad for them. We're going to shift our attention now to the general pattern. It's been following that pattern for some time, and because of that, we've seen copious amounts of rain. So maybe you can explain to us, does this not happen very often?
Yeah. This is a map of what the jet stream configuration has been like through the winter. And all those reds and yellows here right along the east coast, that's our stronger than normal jet stream. You can even see this dip in the jet stream over North America. That brought down our cold air. We had record cold through parts of North America.
And we'll be getting into that a little bit later throughout the show, but I want to show this graphic as well because this shows how much rain that they did in fact receive in the UK.
Yeah, areas in the dark blue there, at least double the amount of rain they normally see.
All right, more to come about your weather story right here at home.
This weather segment.